listen, my suggestion. Yeah, what you think about LinkedIn? Come let me take a little picture. You and me have a good night. Come let me go for a test drive and forget the phone and meet me in a real life. Face to face, skin to skin and real life. Party again, we call it friends. And never again on the outside. Yeah, turn up again, I can pretend. You know I wanna give you the best wine. Yeah, to make you jump out of yourself and lose control. Yeah, you got that something that I feel in my soul. Just don't hold it up for me, cause the wicked is right. Yeah, don't wind up stuff for me, cause the wicked is right. Yeah, don't because the wicked is right. Yeah, don't you need that don't speak because the wicked is right. Give me the green light, yeah. Tell me what's the action. We can link anywhere of any time. On the side of the road or in the action. Jumping in the pool or in the sea. This is represent the DJ Charlie Box. Don't know so much about together, you know we have the time. Any kind of weather, you know it could be nice. What do you get? We go be friends. Never get on the outside. Hello, good afternoon. It's about the time to do some what, to do some wit, to do some squid and wit and lit, to do some spit, to do some burp with it, burp with it. Anyway, I never did live this morning because I don't think I did. If I did, then I'm going overboard. I'm going to come in to do my live and try my best to come in and do my live and don't overdo it on each platform and to purpose behind it. Let's talk. I don't know, but let's see what God is doing, because I learn a lot when I'm around others, because you're more aware of your behavior. You know, I'm starting to just be thankful for just the direction God is taking me. And it's funny because I recently did start to do something, and in that place, the person also name is my sister name is Joanne. So my daughter was like, "You can't run away from your genes, can you?" I go, "Can't." And that's just the thing. Yes, she's my sister. She will always be my sister. That will forever be there. And that in itself is power. You know, there's so much power in so much ways to love, and love until you can't love no more. And when you love, just remind yourself over and over again, most of all, love yourself. Because what I was going to talk about was the fact that we are so, I am so caught up with the little tiny things, or the things that is petty, in just a simple, without meaning to, words and situation could roll something by because we don't are not mindful in the way how we talk. And even now when I speak, I got to be more mindful, because I know I'm not very mindful of the way I talk, because some of the things that I speak is just some rights. I could be rude, but yet I don't know it. Or maybe I'm not being rude, or maybe I could be too soft, or whatever it is that I interpret for myself and then figure out that I'm wrong. What I mean by that, you make your ego speak, you make your feelings and your emotions, which, I love that Jesus Christ, I love you, speak. But you make your flesh, I should say, my flesh, and if I probably came in, my flesh just grab on things. And you got to realize that part about you is not perfect. And so you can't see my face. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Is this the fun part? Oh, yeah, you could. Hey. That is right, looking. I'm like speaking, and I can't even see my face. But anyway, let's look into the camera. And so
today, and for these past couple of days, for this past week, I literally have learned so much about myself, feel how anxiety I feel, and when I'm with my daughter, for some reason, she balanced my anxiety. She balanced the extraness that I will just pop up in my head and embrace because I'm so busy that she's the balance, but she cannot be because I need to learn how to hear for myself. Because if I allow that to happen, then she's gonna lose her balance, and I seriously don't want that to happen. So I'm like, okay, mother mode is already jumping in to try to block herself or get herself more stronger because it's about me moving on and she be able to be her individual self, able to take care of herself in any state when she needs it. You know, we I was watching MJ, and MJ's funny because he was like, nobody gets up at 11 past 11 o'clock in the house. Which for me, my daughter goes to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning. She goes to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning every single day, and you have to get a good amount of sleep. So whether or not I want to, she works all day and she goes to sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then she gets up about 11 o'clock, so she gets like about 6 hours sleep. And sometimes I feel bad because you're supposed to have 8 hours sleep, and then she goes back and she would take a nap afterwards. But that's because she's always been a night owl person. So that's why when you have circumstances and situation, we all go according to what we think is good, you know, and to each his own. And if you could handle it, or you put yourself in a, if you understand each other, I feel like, and you understand the the process of each other, then you know, okay, fine, it will work. You know, oh, it wouldn't work. So that's just the thing. But today, I meant I specifically said to her several times because I knew we had to go out. So I said, you have to. We're going out tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We're going tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So in our mind, I have to go to bed enough time so I can get some sleep, so I won't be tired. So I don't. I think she went to bed pretty early because um, she woke up. Yeah, because I didn't hear her when I woke up in the morning. Because when I get up in the morning, I'm hearing her go to bed, and I'm like, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. She's still there up, and I go, oh crap. But yesterday, oh boy, yarn G's. But today I didn't hear that, so I'm assuming that she did. So I'm thankful for that. So it's like you have many different people, dynamic, and characters. And the thing is, I love everybody's character. Know how everybody does stuff because it's you, and it works because it's you. So I'm never gonna say not no more because who the freaking heck am I? It is you. You keep doing you, rolling you, believing you, fleeing you, and you would never ever stop being you. And so I'm going to go and literally learn how to. I'm learning how to. I'm learning how to get up. Learning how to get up early was a process for me because I was that person. This is why I thank God every single day for getting me up. But I was this person who went to bed, who get up at 1 o'clock. You know, and when I get up, the first place I went to is the computer, and then I'll spend as much time on the computer as I can. And then I went to sleep, go to sleep, and I would get up again either between 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And I was like, if I want something done like Moses, I was thinking of Moses, I was thinking of the Bible. If I didn't say this before, like Moses, I was like, the Bible says, if you want anything, you have to get up early. And that was the thing that was in my head over and over again. I was like, I want to be like Moses. I want to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I had that plan in my head. And I now get up early. And I feel like it's the best thing I ever decided to do because I seriously don't regret it. I feel more refreshed. I feel more alive. Um, I do go to bed earlier, and that's the only part because it's like by 9 o'clock I'm going, you know. But that's just Monday to Wednesday. By Thursday, tomorrow is what? Thursday. I literally want to do what? Gonna drink coffee all night. All night. I'm going to drink coffee all night, and I want to pull out all nighter because I haven't done that. And it's just you're in control of your own sleep. And I know by Saturday come, I'm gonna freaking sleep all day. So it's like, you got the weekend to sleep. So we go do that. So I'm going to go now. And you guys, I know nobody's out there watching, but this once again, because it's a free platform, I do have 109 people on there. So if you watch it, and I was gonna put video up every single day. I just put one, but I'm bad with skits and bad with certain things, and I'm learning to get into the groove and this rhythm, the blues, and clues and the moves and have some fun because I have no idea what the freaking shit I'm doing. But I know one thing, I'm gonna have fun until I hit the rhythm and go boom. This is gonna go If you're in this page, you see you 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 just literally go to the page and you would just see that I not giving up. So I just thank God for the heart pain that is happening as I'm sitting here, the eyes popping in that is happening sitting here, and we're just gonna feel it. And that's the one thing I learned from just watching and being around people is just to relax and just be okay, because my acting teacher tell me if you don't know how to open up your eyes, I'm gonna pick you up, put it back on the stage. Relax, open your eyes on the stage when you perform. It was hard. It was hard. My heart was good. Robert Owens, and my heart was ripping. And 20 years later, I'm better. And 10 years from now, I'm not going to even, it's going to be great where I'm not even talking about this no more. And I'm going, wait a minute, 10 years from now, boom, 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 but boom, boom, boom. Anyway, you guys, if you're watching, you have a blessed and sexy day. I know it's like my clothes and how I dress is so vintage. I just put in. I have on the same outfit. Like I have the shirt. I've been having this shirt for a bit, and I love it. You know why? Because it drops and it makes the shoulder drop off, and it feels so nice and comfy. And then this shirt, it was a shirt up to here, and I hate things that choke my neck, so I cut it. And then in the process of cutting it, I got an extra thing because I ripped the top of it. So I was like, let's just push this in here. And then I got my red pants on, and that's it. And throw this hat on my head. Now, is that going out look? No, that's I am going from here to there to there to Z to Z to Bill to Z. Whew. But I can't. I just want to say that anyway. Before I go, let's talk about Mocha. I talking about Mocha, and I talk about CPC. Mocha and CPC is not the same thing. The place that I'm working for is for this place. I'm not working. I'm not getting paid. But the place that I'm looking, the place that I'm affiliated with it is Nat and Mass M is in N like in Nancy, M like in Mary, A as in Apple, S as in star, S as in silent, and it's about displacement, and it's about making for the middle class and for people who is immigrants and being misused because the fact that they're either female or because they're an immigrant or because they don't have anybody, no other voice to speak up for them. And you have people like them, like who help speaks up for you and say to the world, listen, these people, let's shed a light on that. So mishandle of humans' mind or hearts are not being used. And so there's two things, there's several things that they're doing, but one of the things they're doing right now is with Mocha, which is in that case, they took $35 million to build a jail. We don't need a jail. No jail. And during the pandemic, John Fong, a very famous, a very well-known restaurant in here in Chinatown. Their workers were laid off during the pandemic there, and so shut the restaurant down. No explanation. So the Wong Fong workers, the restaurant needs to open back up, and the thing is, the Mocha is the landlord. It's just a whole mess right there. So we pray for those workers who, in the mix of the pandemic, has lost their jobs. So send prayers and God to shed light on that truth. And some other more, but I don't want to put anything on them that is not there. So I'm going to leave those two. Then we have C. That's the one that is actually right now misusing mostly foreigners to work 24 hours, crazy shift, and some of these people have insomnia. We're talking about mankind and the fact that I feel like that last one is inhumane. The other one also is just greed, and we need to stop all those things and work towards really seriously listening to the people and work for the middle class, the low income, the people that who cannot. If this pandemic has not taught us anything, the essential workers, the people that you are taking advantage of, is very, very important and vital. You cannot have a rich city with poor people, with the poor people living at the bottom, and you can't take care of them. You can't just expect to turn a city into something and make it be for the rich, but then the poor have to be homeless and take care of your butt. How does that make sense? Explain to me. I seriously don't get that. It just seems like you just want to have slaves. I could be wrong, because we have to stop that. Having rich people and then the poor people scratch my head. We need to start getting some beautiful hearts. I know God has blessed us with so much. And I'm just going to pray for this nation, pray for myself, pray for so many people out there that are struggling in need of help. You guys, even as I speak, don't give up. We are still powerful beings. You could actually make a difference. You could vote for the right person. You could go and find out about the organization that I talked to, call some people and ask them how you could help. Go and reach out to other ways and peoples and help. We as community and as individual, you have a voice. You have a voice, and you have to use that voice in order to make a difference. You can't make a difference and whine about it if you yourself is not doing anything. So, for instance, who are you voting for mayor? I only know about 2 mayor candidates, but as I got the voting book yesterday, I found many others, and I found one that I really and truly like. But I don't really seriously know too much about it that much. So I'm going, okay, fine, let's see, let's wait for a minute. But however, we have that's important, because the person you get in is going to help the middle class, the working family, and help every single thing that we need. You are the voice. Mental health is very important. And if you don't have great mental health, you don't have great workers. And if you don't have great workers, you can't make money. And my daughter was saying something that some of these plans that they have is just they know they're going to fail and they want it to fail. And they really seriously don't care. And is that another way of, once again, of oppressing? I am just saying, stop using whatever you can to make sure the people feel like it's their fault, but you're the one with the gauntlet at your hand. Down, down, down. People, don't lose hope though. Seriously, don't. Go do something positive. Go ask questions in a positive, educate yourself on this country, educate yourself on your rights, because your rights are here because of so many others who fought for those rights before this. And so our rights, you're able to enjoy some of the greatness you enjoy because people did not give up on themselves or give up on the fact that they have the right to do and be as it is seen among all of us. Anyway, you guys have a blessed and wonderful and amazing day. Like, you are freaking amazing. If anybody haven't told you that today, you are freaking amazing. And you just don't even need to hear somebody say that. You just know you are. Because God doesn't make stupid people. Don't care what nobody says. He doesn't. He just makes evil people who tells you you're stupid because they're insecure. Remember that. Bye.